The Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania says FW de Klerk's apology for the atrocities committed during the apartheid era is meaningless. The party says that to this day, its members are still denied answers about the disappearance and deaths of comrades. Some members of the PAC's arms wing, APLA, are still in jail for crimes they committed against the apartheid government. Our reporter Asanda Mbetshe compiled this report.
An apology many wanted to hear at the Truth and Reconciliation Commission in 1996, but it didn't come. In his last days, South Africa's last apartheid president, FW de Klerk, relented.
I, without qualification, apologize for the pain and the hurt and the indignity and the damage that apartheid has done to black, brown and Indians in South Africa.
But for members of the Pan-Africanist Congress of Azania and its then armed wing APLA, the apology means nothing.
As APLA members, we take it as an insult for him to, at the last days of his death, to come out and apologize about his deeds. Because there are lots of victims that they are still needing answers.
Our people are not going to eat his apology. The fact of the matter is, divide and rule still exists today. There's still no justice. There's still the have and the have-nots. Everyone can see for himself here. Some people live in squalor camps and some people live in suburbs. There is a secret memorandum that was signed by de Klerk and his negotiators from the ANC. We want to see what is contained in that secret letter or memorandum that was signed, because it might happen that after the TRC, nothing has happened because of that letter. We want that letter to be transparent.
The PAC wanted de Klerk prosecuted.
We had opened a criminal case against de Klerk, and we had hoped that by now, before he could pass away, he would have been arrested. And the matter was with the NPA. We don't know how they dragged their feet up to today that de Klerk roamed the street of this country until he died. So that did not provide closure to the victims that suffered under his regime. The victims that suffered in Wipato, the victims that suffered in the Eastern Cape, in Pendolo family, where young children were killed, murdered without mercy. And de Klerk has admitted to such crime that he was the one who had ordered that attack on the PAC family in the Eastern Cape, but he has died without providing the family with closure.
The party says the National Prosecuting Authority must prosecute outstanding apartheid-era cases before it's too late to hold anyone accountable.
For PAC members, especially those who belong to its armed wing APLA, an apology from FW de Klerk without justice or reparations for victims of the apartheid regime is meaningless. They want the NPA to speed up the process of charging those who are still alive. For Newzroom Afrika on Channel 405, I'm Asanda Mbetshe in Paarl.